Hi, I'm Jim Riley. Welcome to Salute the Vets. Today we're in Windham. We're at Ski Windham for the Adaptive Sports Foundation's Wounded Warrior Project event. We were here last year. It's fabulous. The participants are just overwhelmed with the support and love that they get from the Windham community, particularly the Adaptive Sports Foundation. This is an event that you absolutely must see and appreciate. It's an honor to our wounded warriors. The support and love that we can give them is terribly important. So please enjoy the day with us. You're going to have a wonderful, wonderful time. I'm with Todd Munn, Executive Director of the Adaptive Sports Foundation.
That's right.
Thanks for inviting us today.
Oh, we're happy to have you here. This is a phenomenal event. This is our signature event, the Wounded Warrior Learn to Ski and Ride family event here at Windham Mountain. We love it.
What impresses me is that you do take care of the family. It isn't just a wounded warrior.
That's right. Working with wounded warriors is so important. It's something we all should be doing. But what we do love about this event is that the families are included, and they're out there skiing and snowboarding, whether it's a fiance or a family, a daughter or whatever it is. We love that aspect of it. And so we have about 25 veterans here. We have 50 family members with them, and that's a great testament to that.
Here's what I like. I already talked to one of the volunteers who is himself disabled. Yeah. What he told me was he came to your program. He had a motorcycle accident, came to your program. He learned, he wanted to pass it on.
Yeah, he's a great guy, and he's a lot of fun, a lot of energy. He's someone that doesn't like to sit still too much, and so he came to us, and like you said, as a participant, and he learned to ski, and now he's giving it back, and that's great. It's a great inspiration. We have him working with another amputee who's a student of ours now, if you will, a warrior, and he's giving it back, and that's great to see.
We were here last year, but what we noticed, you got a bigger crowd this year.
Yeah, a little bit bigger this year, which is great. The idea is reaching more people. So the Warriors are from Florida to Ohio to, they're from all over the Northeast. So it's great.
What's great about our community, because I live here locally, it enriches our community as well.
It does, and what's great is the community really gives back as well. We have an outpouring of support from Windham Town and from the region. We had a senator here today supporting it, and we have a lot of support on small and large. People come out and really want to help warriors, really want to help our veterans, which is great.
Love it. Todd Munn, Executive Director of Adaptive Sports Foundation. Thanks for inviting us today.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Thank you for being here and covering it.
I'm here with Chip Seaman. You're the president, general manager of Windham Mountain Corporation. Is that correct?
Windham Mountain Resort, correct.
That's even better. Windham Mountain Resort. We saw you this summer at the golf, and now we're here for skiing.
Yeah, we are. This is pretty exciting. A little colder, a little more snow this time of year. We like that.
It's true. I don't want to say how cold it is, but Wounded Warrior Project, you got to be proud to be hosting this.
Oh, we're so proud. It's really an honor to have these guys here. You meet these guys and their families, and you realize what they've done for us and what they've been through. And to see them out here on snow and learning the sports that we're passionate about here is really exciting.
It is. What I like is everybody wants to come to Ski Windham. They all want to come, but you welcome them with open arms.
Well, it's great. I mean, we like to share what we love to do, and we teach a lot of people to ski here, but this is a unique group. And, they've done a lot. If we can give back a little bit and watch them grow and learn and enjoy their families together, it's really fun for us.
Very exciting. What I like is the spirit of generosity that exists here. All your people are smiling and helpful.
You know, it's a great community, and there are volunteers that work all year with the Adaptive Sports Foundation, and it's a great partnership with Windham Mountain Resort. And so we extend that invitation to anybody, and we hope they keep smiling.
Well, we're smiling. We're going to stick around the rest of the day, enjoy everybody. Again, Chip Seaman, President, General Manager of Windham. What is the ski resort? Ski Windham. Give me the title.
Windham Mountain Resort.
Windham Mountain Resort. I've only lived here my whole life, and I still figuring the name out. Chip, thanks so much.
Thanks. We got to get you on some skis.
Sometime soon.
Rosebud stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the So thank you. I want to thank Karen Feldman and Tom Williams for inviting me to come today. I'm sorry I hadn't come in previous years because this is a wonderful experience to be here and to see Windham. So many great things that they are doing and helping. I'd also like to add my thanks to the Adaptive Ski Program. Many things that they do for people who, might not be allowed or able to do the things, skiing and summer sports and all of that. And I also want to thank the Wounded Warriors Project. I do have two sons. One actually only served 8 years. He was on a submarine, and when they said it was time to go back to sea, he said, well, I think it's time to leave. But my other son is a Navy pilot, and he is still serving. I think he's a captain in the Navy. And I know we have some Navy people here, so I'm very pleased about that. So I'm not a veteran, so my experiences have come through my children. And I do know the sacrifices that veterans make, our military men and women are making, and willing to put their lives in harm's way. And today, I want to thank all of our veterans who are here for your service and what you are doing for our country and to keep us free. And I know that you, like my son, believes in what you are doing very sincerely. And to the families of the wounded warriors who are here, I want to thank you for being here. And I know how proud I am of my sons for their service, and I'm sure you're very proud of your husband, spouse, or son or daughter that are serving and have served. And I also know that if my son were a wounded warrior, which is always a possibility, that I would be so very appreciative of other people being willing to volunteer their time and their effort to give you a great experience. And they're not only giving you a great experience, but they're giving you as a family member a great experience of having someone else trying to help you out with your wounded warrior. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I just want to wish you well and have a great day. I know everyone's had a great day so far, and next time I come, I'll bring my skis. So thank you very much.
Pleasure to come to this event, and it's so great to see all of you here, especially, and I'm glad to see all the families that are here today. I'm a product of the military. My father, after World War II, stayed in, and then the baby boom began. My older sister was born in Maryland. My older brother was born in Tokyo. I was born in Illinois. My younger brother was born in Texas, and somehow we all ended up in Mississippi. Well, I know what it's like to be part of the military family, and it's so great that they put together an event like this that they can bring everybody together and everybody coming together for a fun purpose, and it's just great to see all of you here. I was reading the New York Times recently, and I probably ought not to do that, but there was an article in there where it said most of the American public now believes that the war in Iraq and the war in Afghanistan are over, and that they've moved on, and things are pretty much done. And I started thinking about that, and I said, you know what? No, I didn't. We're just getting started. We're just getting started going out here with the Adaptive Sports Foundation and learning to ski and hit that mountain the way it's supposed to be hit. And we're getting out there with the Wounded Warrior Project and the Adaptive Sports Foundation, and we're learning to, in the summer, we're going to be playing golf. We're going to be canoeing. We're going to be riding bikes. We're all getting started. This is just the beginning. And when we talk about the Veterans of Foreign War tonight, you're going to be with the VFW, and what a great organization that is. And they can use the help as much as they're helping you. We're just getting started with them. And then as far as the state of New York goes, if you're thinking about getting on and starting a new business, we've got great programs for veterans, people in the military, for you to start up a business. Want to go back to school? We've got great programs in the state of New York that are going to defer tuition, and give you grants, and do all kinds of things extraordinary. And then as far as the kids go, there are wonderful dependence programs and things of that nature that the state of New York has got from you. And why are we doing this? Why are all these volunteers and everybody doing this for you? It's because you guys are the best and the brightest this country has to offer. And we cherish every day you're with us, and we want to make sure that you have healthy, fantastic, productive lives as you move forward. We're going to be there for you. We got your back. And I just want to say God bless you all. So thank you very much for being here. It's a blessing to be here, and thanks y'all. God bless America.
Looking good. We're going to take one with the banner. You want me to show you that? After his response is happy. This is the only person who won't tell me I'm happy. I mean, on the count of three, everybody say, where's the beef? Awesome! Thank you very much!
Hi, your name is?
Kathy Hanna.
You're smiling a little bit.
I am smiling. I love this event. It's my favorite time of year.
What do you like most about it?
Well, I tend to have the family members of our soldiers, and it's great to take somebody who's never skied before, like Christy, and get her out here and having a great time.
Christy is having a great time too. I can see it. First time on skis?
Yes,
You're still smiling. That's a good sign.
it is. I have a great instructor.
She'll give you a couple dollars later.
No, it's the truth.
Who we got here?
This is Alex. He's 13.
You having a great day out here?
Yeah.
I like that. You talk through the mask. What do you like most about it?
Well, just skiing, I guess.
Your name?
I'm Nick Karen.
How long you been doing this?
This is my second year at Adaptive because I'm only a senior in high school, so second year I could do it. Yeah.
Great day.
Yeah, thank you. You too.
Jim Moore.
Yes. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Who do you have today?
We have Erica and Kelly. This is their first time out. They're having a blast.
First time out and they're still smiling.
They are smiling. They're laughing. They're having a good time.
What do you like most about this?
This? I like watching these guys have fun.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Let's get her over so you can say hello.
Excellent.
Come on over here, say hello. Erica, tell us about Jim.
He's a redhead.
He is. I noticed the beard.
Yeah. What else do you want to know? He's really nice. I mean, he's been helping me figure out how to snowboard.
I was telling him what I like is you're still smiling.
Well, you kind of got to. They're really fun and they joke around a lot, so.
You having a great day?
I am. Thank you for asking.
Erica, thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much.
This is Holly Anderson. We like Holly.
Hi, how are you?
Good, fun day, huh?
Oh, couldn't imagine doing anything more fun today.
I come up for the lunch, but this is fun too.
Nice. What organization are you with?
We're with Mid-Hudson Cable. We do a TV show called Salute the Vets. This is what we're featuring this month.
Oh, that's wonderful. What a great thing to do.
Thank you for your volunteer time.
You're very welcome. Very welcome.
Right? Easy enough, right? It's good. Yeah.
And then just enjoy the ride.
We're visiting with
Suzanne.
Katrina.
your volunteers and instructors.
Yes, volunteers with the Adaptive Sports Foundation.
We love the Adaptive Sports Foundation. And also we're visiting with
Summer.
Summer. We like that. We thought Summer was an appropriate name. You're a beginner.
Yes, I am. It's first time skiing. Yeah, it is. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot different than snowboarding, which I'm used to, but it's still a lot of fun.
Tell us about your instructor.
Well, they're amazing. They work great together. I've definitely learned a lot from this morning when we first started. It's been a lot of fun.
All right. What do you like about doing this?
I love meeting the different people and finding out about their stories, and just the spirit is amazing, and it's great to give back.
It really is. I like the whole idea of the spirit, don't you?
Absolutely. I love the program. I love meeting the participants and the families, and just being outdoors, introducing them to this wonderful sport.
It is a wonderful sport. We love Windham. I usually play golf in the summer, but up here in Windham's pretty good too.
Absolutely, yeah. I don't spend a lot of time up here in the summer, but the mountain is just incredible, the services and programs that they have.
Ladies, thank you so much. We're going to watch you do a little work here now.
Okay, sounds good.
Take it away.
And he put it on video. He saw you stop. Yes. High five. Okay, great.
Many people do not know about the Veterans Aid and Attendance Benefit Program. Do you? If you're a veteran or their surviving spouse, you may be eligible for the VA pension program, which can provide you up to 20 hours of weekly personal care for free. Heart to Heart Companions can guide you through the process. Once qualified, their certified senior care managers will customize a plan for your unique needs. Call Heart to Heart Companions and get started.
Sync features which I was looking for.
The sync features. Let's go talk to someone in the service department. What kind of cars do you work on?
Fords, Subarus, Chevys.
So basically anything with four wheels, right?
Absolutely.
I got a go-kart needs tune-up.
Bring it in. We can do it.
I'm Ron Teeter, owner of Crossroads Ford. You gotta give us a try.
I remember the moment clearly.
I'll never forget that moment.
As long as I live.
I realized at that moment, when we first saw the damage, these people really needed us. And I was going to make a difference, right here in my community. Together with local responders, we cleared trees and collapsed walls. We had to get to the family trapped beneath. As a citizen soldier, I made a difference.
Be there for your community at NationalGuard.com.
Jim Riley, remember we're at Ski Windham for the Wounded Warrior Project. It's an annual event here. And the folks who come back from military service, you know, on the war front, come back who have served this nation heroically, sometimes need some help and adjustment to get back and live their lives. I'm visiting with a very special friend of mine, Chris Gordon. Chris?
How you doing, Jim?
Thanks so much for joining us today. We appreciate it. I have to tell you one thing about Chris. He's from Orlando, Florida, and it's currently 24 degrees outside of Windham with the wind blowing. So thanks for coming today.
Yeah,
We
it's a little
appreciate
bit
it.
chilly out there, but
Give us a little background. You said you served in Iraq?
yes, I served in Iraq. We were deployed with the 25th Infantry Division,
Right.
out of Fort Lewis, Washington, and we were in northern Mosul, in a town called Talafar.
Okay.
And that's where I got hurt.
Yeah. Now, I hope you don't mind. We'll ask you a little bit about the injuries.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah. What happened? Tell us what happened and your injuries.
Okay, we went out, did a patrol one day on a striker, and while we were consolidated to go back to base, they detonated a improvised explosive device
Right.
somewhere near one of the mosques, and it was a direct hit on my vehicle. There were 5 of us in there. 3 of us got seriously hurt, but thankfully nobody died as a result.
Right.
I was thrown from the vehicle. Ended up losing my right leg above the knee, have a metal rod in my lower leg, and lost some of my buttock, and
Yeah.
had many various skin grafts. And
So you've been wrestling with that stuff for quite a while now.
oh yeah. It's been a long road to recovery, but I'm still here.
You
I'm
know-
skiing.
See that, and that's what we really want to talk about today. The Adaptive Sports Foundation here at Windham developed this program for the Wounded Warrior Project. You come up from Florida. We were told the folks that earlier. Your first experience skiing?
Actually, my second.
Right.
When I was in Walter Reed, I spent a year at Walter Reed, and they also worked with the Wounded Warrior Project. That was my first introduction to them, and they took us out on a trip, I believe, to someplace in Colorado.
Okay.
And did a little adaptive skiing thing.
So you
back
had
then.
kind of an introduction, then you got a chance. How did you find out about this program?
Actually, I'm involved with a lot of different peer mentoring stuff with Wounded Warrior Project.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of vet friends in my area.
Right.
We do various things like golf and horseback riding. And
I hope you're not better at golf than I am.
I
You're
doubt
pretty
it.
good?
I doubt it.
So, all right. No, you're good. Because, my golf game's a little shaky. But you become aware of these networks.
Yes. Well, it's a network of us there, and that's
Right.
how I found out about this.
Wonderful. Wonderful. You like the instructors?
Oh, I had great time with the instructors today.
They're really good, aren't they?
Yes, yes.
The only thing, it's cold out there.
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta keep moving. Now, did you do skiing or snowboarding?
I did skiing.
Skiing's really, I kind of like that, more of a feel for the mountain, I think. For younger kids, they kind of go the snowboarding route, but the skiing worked best for you, huh?
Yeah, the skiing does. I don't really know how the snowboarding bit works with the injury I have. So
yeah.
I was kind of familiar with how it worked skiing
with
my injury, so I went with that.
Yeah, gotta stay with it. The thing I like about an opportunity like this is it reminds you can do this.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Isn't that
And
important?
if it wasn't for an opportunity like this, I wouldn't think I could do this. I wouldn't even attempt it.
Yeah, and I think it's, I'm a vet myself, but fortunately I fit in one of those time periods where we didn't have the war front and I didn't have to get involved in something as intense as you dealt with, but it's important that you have your life after that, don't you think?
Oh, it's very important.
You got to build it, you got to keep moving on down the road.
Yeah, I mean, what's the point? You have to keep moving and find different things to do. You have to live life.
Yeah.
Because it goes on, so,
Yeah, can't let that go. Got to keep moving.
Yeah.
And now you're going to be here for the whole weekend.
Yes, until Sunday.
Now, are you here by yourself?
No, I'm here with my family. I have my wife here and two of my children here.
They're skiing too?
Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm waiting on my son to get back off the mountain because
he's
he's having a great time.
I was going to say, he's not coming in. You'll have trouble finding him. Yeah. He's not going to come in right away.
And the funny thing is that it's all their first time ever skiing. So, yeah.
Now, have they been in an environment with snow and the cold and stuff like that? Do you sneak them into something before? Or is this kind of like the first shot?
No, this is our first time in an environment like this with the family, yeah.
That's wonderful. But yeah, you're not going to find your son for a while. It'll be dark. They'll have to send somebody out, get a rope on him and bring him back. But that's the other thing I like about this program is that you can bring the family.
Oh, it's wonderful. Now they'll have stories and memories that they can have with us as a family doing, a wonderful activity like this.
Yeah. And the other thing, when they go home, they can brag to the kids.
Oh, they are.
Oh no, the story, yeah,
the
stories will all be there. But now you're going to be active again tomorrow, right?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now tomorrow's an all-day event. Skiing all day. They have they have instruction all throughout, don't they?
Yeah, they have instruction up until I think about 3 o'clock, and then. I think tomorrow they also have like a tubing thing you could do with the family.
Oh, that's kind
of fun. So the kids
will
love that.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but we got a producer, cameraman over there. They're overgrown kids. They would like to stay.
They want to do that too.
Yeah, they would be here for the tubing. But I like the fact that the family can do it together. I think that is fabulous.
That's one of the things that really drew me to do this event.
Yeah, I mean, if you're coming by yourself, that would be great, but then I got to leave the family you kind of lose out on that.
Yeah.
This way, the whole family's in together. That's a great day. Huh?
Yeah, and that was one of the downers of the experience I told you about that I did at Walter Reed. I was there by myself. And didn't get to take the family to do, the skiing stuff and all that. So it was kind of a downer. But this is a whole different experience, having them here with me.
It's fabulous, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Chris Gordon, so great to meet you. First of all, thank you for your service.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for your courageous work. We admire you a great deal. But I think it's great that you got here today for this event.
Oh, appreciate that. Thank you.
I have a treat for you now. You're going to meet the lady. This is the lady, Tina Thomas.
Yes.
So nice to meet you. Thanks for joining us today. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Now, you're originally from Chicago. We did do a little talking before we went on the air, just so you know. Chicago.
Yes.
Now you're in Maryland.
Yes.
Now, in the service, you were in the
Marine Corps.
You and I discussed that the Marine Corps is not for sissies. This is the big time stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, where did you serve?
In Camp Pendleton.
You did. Okay. Now, after you were there, did you serve your whole term there in Pendleton, or where'd you go from there?
I served in most of my term all in Pendleton.
Okay. And what was your background? What'd you do for the Marine Corps?
Supply.
All right. So you're the one that keeps everything going.
Everything going.
Right. Now, how'd you wind up at this event today?
A couple of months ago, maybe about 8 months ago, last year, June, I got selected by the Wounded Warrior Project to participate.
Yeah.
I got selected to participate in the Women's Veterans Retreat. So I needed just to get away because, being in the military, getting out, and life is not
the pressure.
It is not what it seems like everyone assumes veterans get to go through.
Right.
It's not the truth.
Right.
So, I got selected for this. I got a chance to get away. I met some wonderful people. I met great people. Adaptive Sports, half of the staff are wonderful. They became like a family to me.
I was going to say that's what struck me today, is that you didn't have this notion these are clients being served. You didn't get that notion. You got this family.
This is family.
Yeah, it's family. The funny part that I noticed too was that all of the volunteers seem to be getting more out of it than you folks who were going through the event. They are greatly enriched by just being here.
We match each other in everything we do. It's
a
family. It's like the big sister, big brother theory.
Yeah.
I'm going for my sister. So if I fall in the snow, guess I'm taking my sister with me.
She's going.
Because we're doing it together.
We're doing
you
it
hit me
together.
with a snowball, I'm coming back for you. So it's one
wonderful.
of those. It's one you could trade and match energy with people. It's wonderful. It makes the greatest environment, the greatest experience, and that's what they do here.
Yeah.
This is a family. I always let people know, it's it starts from the beginning. Even with kids, you know what I mean? Even as toddlers, you teach them how to work with other people, how to get along, and everything else. In military life, from boot camp, we always taught to work as a team, to be able to tackle tasks, to be able to do everything.
Yeah.
And as we get out to military, we learn something that shocks us. We learn that we are an individual.
Right.
We're not used to that.
Right.
We're used to team.
Right.
I feed off of you, you feed off of me, we make things happen
Right.
together. So being outside, and when you get out the military, you realize you're an individual. It's hard, but they get great programs like this, like Adaptive Sports Foundation, Wounded Warrior Project. All these great organizations bring us back to our core, which in return inspires us all over again.
Oh, I think
But
that's
we're
true.
ready to get out there and do it. Well, let's go play it. It brings us back to life, and that's the greatest feeling in the world.
It is, and I think that's the gift of a program like this. Now, did you do skiing, snowboarding? What did you do?
I did skiing. I've never in my life skied.
No? This is the first time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went downhill. I was soaring. I felt the wind through my hair. I was soaring. I went down. I went around. And then I went down.
And down.
Yeah. Then I went down.
Yeah, that does
Yeah,
happen.
the snow wanted to hug me, so I made sure I gave it some attention. So it
See,
was really nice.
I think that's the way to do it, right?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
As we did this as a group, when we heard the speeches at the lunch and that kind of stuff, and I like speeches, but I like the lunch better.
I like the lunch too.
But when we go back out
you see
again,
those brownies?
I had to share one because one of the cameramen, he wanted one, but he couldn't eat the whole thing because it was so big. So we split it. We shared that one.
With determination, he would have ate the whole thing.
Oh, yeah. I think if we weren't looking, he would have had that covered. But now, so today was the skiing. You're going to ski again tomorrow.
Yes, I'm going to go back up.
And you get instruction as well.
Yes. They actually teach me, and I'm not really good at balancing thing.
Yeah.
I'm not the greatest at it. That's why I wear heels. But I had two people, and they called themselves dancing with me like it was a person right in front of me, and then there was a person behind me, and I would try to get closer to them.
Right.
And so I wouldn't fall. But they realized that didn't really work well with me, so they gave me another way to do it. the whole idea was avoid the people. They know I wouldn't want to fall on anybody,
Right,
so
right.
they always there and stopping me. And when I thought I couldn't stop, they magically, I don't know, they're like really good because they would stop me when I just knew nothing can stop me.
Yeah.
Gravity was coming.
Yeah.
But they really helped me, and they were inspiring. Like even when I fell, they were like, it was okay. They just got down on the snow with me. Like, it's okay that you fell.
Yeah.
Look, we fall too.
I think that's something that's so important. You don't have to be perfect to enjoy an event like this. Just do it.
And no one pushes you beyond your limits. They motivate you and just, you want to keep going. Like even when it was like hard for me and I kept falling and everything, and I was like, they was like, you can go ahead and rest and take a breather and everything.
When
And
you're
was
ready,
just
we'll do it. Yeah.
Yes, but it made me, just inspire me like, you know what? I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. I can do this a little bit more. Because I got great people with me, and I know when that moment comes and I needs the rest and everything, I know they'll be there for me. So they just motivated me, and I just kept going, soaring down the hill, feeling the wind in my hair.
I like that. And by the way, your hair looks great. This is why the Adaptive Sports Foundation here at Windham does such a great job, particularly for the Wounded Warrior Project. I want to thank Tina Thomas for joining us today. Tina, thanks so much. So
Thank
nice
you.
to meet you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't want you to crouch like that. Athletic. You ready? Roll, lady. So get the skill. Listen, I have some very special friends with me now. Remember, we're at Ski Windham. This is Adaptive Sports Foundation's annual event, the Wounded Warrior Project here at Ski Windham. And I have Roland and Joyce. These are all friends of mine. We're pals. We're all friends. So last year you were in the program.
Correct.
And you graduated or something? They blessed you or you did something?
Yeah,
all right. Now, I forgot. You both skied last year.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, you didn't do snowboarding or any of that kid stuff. All right.
No.
So you did skiing. But this year, you're back. Your roles have changed a little bit. What are you doing now?
We are volunteer assistant instructors. We're teamed up with one of the full-time instructors that are here at ASF.
Yeah.
And we're getting acquainted with the process that they use.
Right.
And the biggest thing is this weekend, we're working with fellow wounded warriors.
Nice. Because that's right. Your history is you're both in the military.
Correct.
And you both had those terrible experiences. We won't revisit those at this particular time. But the fact is you saw the value of what you did last year.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. Now, I have to ask you this. When you saw what was going on, that triggered this kind of interest in going back and helping others? Let's ask Joyce. We got to get Joyce in.
Okay.
Because otherwise I'm afraid she'll freeze up.
No. It started when we were deployed.
Yes.
Actually. We were adopted by actually Soldiers Angels.
Okay.
And we made it our mission, or when we came back from the war,
Right.
and we went and visited the people that adopted us when we were in Iraq, and then when I went to Afghanistan, the same thing. So I was a chaplain's assistant, and the outpouring, all the stuff that we got from the people back here
Right.
at home that sent us stuff, not only for our soldiers, but for the children. But we made it our mission after talking, we were going to pay it forward. And
Right.
we always have it with, we do it in a lot of ways. Last year was our first year here.
Right.
And it was such a beautiful, growing, just fulfilling experience.
It really was, wasn't it, Ron?
Yes.
Yeah.
So much so that we couldn't get enough. We came back for the intermediate program, the instructor program, the golf program, and the kayaking
Oh, you
program.
did golfing?
And the photography I did.
Oh, you did? Because we were just talking to, I'm looking over here at our producer, so I'm looking at the camera, but I'm looking at the producer. But we talked to Chip Seaman today, who's the head of the Ski Windham here, and also the club where you did the golf. And we're going to look into doing that program in the summer as well. But I think you make a good point, Joyce, and that is when something has been so wonderful for you and so enriching, you really do want to pay that forward share, right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
So you're an instructor as well.
Yes.
What was your experience today? Tell us about
I
today.
can't even, I'm elated. The experience I had today with the warrior that I was with was, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
I can't, it was, like I just said, it was the most fulfilling day I've had. He had a really bad experience before, and my mission was to make sure that he had a better experience. But he was skiing at the end of the day. We had him skiing, and to see him just do it, we were chatterboxing on the chair, and it was like automatic. He just followed us right off the chair and right down the hill, and it was amazing.
It certainly is.
Oh yeah, you just know, you don't have any idea until you do it.
Yeah.
You know, now I know how all the instructors, because they always told us how they felt instructing us. And what we get what they got out of it. Now I know.
It's really interesting because we did interviews as we did last year. We did interviews. And what we do, we talk to some of the warriors and the participants and, you know, how is it for you and what are you getting out of this? And we talk to the instructors and the volunteers. And they had the same story that you're sharing, is that whatever the participants got, they got back double. Yeah. What about you? What was your experience today?
My experience today was really fulfilling because the warrior that I was with has never skied.
Never skied.
Never skied, and we progressed to make it to one of the lifts by the end of the day, and we were ready to come in. He goes, "Can I do one more, please?" I said, "Come on, let's go. We'll do one more."
That's wonderful. As I look at, and I got to share with you folks that Roland did tell us he snuck in 2 extra runs today, which I think is great. Because if you're going to do a whole day of work, you should get a little extra, like a little R&R or something. But Joyce, if you were to tell somebody about this program and what it gives people, what would you tell them?
Now I'm going to freeze.
No, freezing's okay. No, we're staying here as long as you.
I wasn't.
She froze all day outside.
No. Yeah. Oh, we did too. But.
What would I tell him?
Yeah. What does it mean to you?
Oh, just what I said. The joy, the fulfillment, the self-enrichment, and being able to share my knowledge with a fellow warrior. It just fills you with so much pride and joy, and he was telling me that he couldn't get his buddy to come. I said, when he sees these videos of you having fun,
that'll make
the difference.
Videos, yeah.
I said, and with both myself and the senior instructor, I said they're going to be beating a path to the door next year.
Yeah,
because
you
they're
can see
going
that.
to know what a fulfilling experience you had.
Yeah.
You know, a lot better than you had last time.
Wonderful. You know, Roland, I was looking at her while she was freezing up trying to get these ideas in her head, but her face showed pure joy. It didn't matter what she said. The joy was on your face. You could see it, Joyce. It was absolutely wonderful to see. I just think you're a marvel. I think you're a joy. You certainly brighten my life. And if you do that, you certainly do it for the Warriors as well. Roland, this is a great experience. Now, are we going to make this an annual thing? You're going to be back each year to help?
Yes,
Absolutely.
of course we are. I would recommend that getting as many warriors that can make it to the next level and become assistant instructors and help volunteer to come back, because the interaction between one warrior that's been through it to another makes those warriors more comfortable when they get here, and there's a crowd and you get apprehensive about what you're about to do, and it makes the other warriors relaxed that are first time participants.
Yeah, it's when you've had the experience yourself, then you can let them know the barriers will break down and things will work. I just think that you two are a blessing for the world. You know how much we appreciate you. Very, very much. I'm going to try to say your last name. Let me see if I get it right. Gagnon?
Gagnon.
With a C.
C.
I got close.
Yeah.
You
That was
did.
pretty good.
But it's
Joyce,
the same mistake everyone makes, so you're good.
Yeah, I said, well, it should be a G. We'll try to check. Gagnon. Roland and Joyce, what a joy to have you two. What a joy to see you again. Certainly a joy for me. Thanks so much for sharing your stories.
Our
with us.
pleasure that we have been invited back.
Well, you know, it's funny because our hostess over at Karen, she's working on the computer. She would love to have given you this script for you to say the things you say, but she didn't have to, because it's really the story of this Adaptive Sports Foundation and the joy that they spread with all the people who come. Isn't that true?
It is from the heart.
It's the truth. You can't change the truth.
Look at the grin. I'm not sure the grin is related to his speech or the extra runs that he got on the mountain, but either way.
I'm kind of envious of those, but
yeah, that's true.
I wasn't able to make the extra runs.
Yeah.
I looked for her. She wasn't available.
If she isn't, he goes without. Roland and Joyce Cagnon. Cagnon.
Whatever.
So nice to be with you again. Thanks so much for sharing your story.
Thank you.
We
Thank you
appreciate
for having
it.
us back.
Many people do not know about the Veterans Aid and Attendance Benefit Program. Do you? If you're a veteran or their surviving spouse, you may be eligible for the VA Pension Program, which can provide you up to 20 hours of weekly personal care for free. Heart to Heart Companions can guide you through the process. Once qualified, their certified senior care managers will customize a plan for your unique needs. Call Heart to Heart Companions and get started.
Sync features which I was looking for.
The sync features. Let's go talk to someone in the service department. What kind of cars do you work on?
Fords, Subarus, Chevys.
So basically anything with 4 wheels, right?
Absolutely.
I got a go-kart needs a tune-up.
Bring it in. We can do it.
I'm Ron Teeter, owner of Crossroads Ford. You gotta give us a try.
I remember the moment clearly,
I'll never forget that moment.
as long as I live.
I realized at that moment, when we first saw the damage, these people really needed us. And I was going to make a difference, right here in my community. Together with local responders, we cleared trees and collapsed walls. We had to get to the family trapped beneath. As a citizen soldier, I made a difference.
Be there for your community at NationalGuard.com.